Hey, how's it going, guys? Blue Tempest here, and welcome to my manga haul for May 2023. And this haul was a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Thanks to the fine folks over at Yen Press. Yes, they did send me another package of manga, and I will be showing off all of those volumes that they sent me in this video, as well as some other manga pickups. I've got a mix of new releases and some out-of-print manga that I did not expect to find this month. So yeah, I do think that this is a very awesome manga haul that I have here. So before we get into it, I do want to say if you do enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like on it and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have been enjoying my content as of late, I would definitely recommend you to hit that notification bell. That way you can get notified every time I do upload a brand new video, as well as follow me on social media. The links to those platforms will be down in the description. But with all of that out of the way, let's get into this manga haul, shall we? Starting with the stuff that Yen Press sent me. So as you can see here, we have a pretty big stack of manga from Yen Press, which I did not expect whatsoever, and I'm really happy about. I'm going to be completely honest and say that none of the series that Yen Press sent me were ones that I had on my radar. I literally did not have any of these on my radar, and while I literally just received this package the other day, I haven't had a chance to read a lot of manga, so I've only read one of these, but all of these do look really interesting, and I'm really excited to dive into them, and hopefully I'll be able to share my thoughts in a future video. But for now, I do want to show off the first volume, which is a business proposal. This is a manhwa from the Ise Press line. This is the only one that I was able to actually read before filming this video, and I really did enjoy this volume one. Again, something that I probably wouldn't have picked up by myself just because it's not really something that would have been on my radar, but I did really enjoy it. This is kind of a office romance drama type of series. There's a lot of comedy in here. I actually did find myself laughing out loud while reading this, and also the art is just so good. I really do like the art in this one. So if you like some spicy drama rom-coms, I would definitely say pick up A Business Proposal. But moving on here, we do have Mon's Taboo Volume 1. This one I don't really know much about. It seems like it's like an action fantasy type of series. This one did come wrapped, and it is labeled as mature. There is apparently some mature content in here, so definitely take note of that if this seems interesting to you. We also do have this one. This one I literally laughed when I opened the package and saw this. It's Reborn as a Vending Machine. I Now Wander the Dungeon. I only know about this because my boy Prof Otaku, he really likes, I believe, the light novel of this series, as this is a manga adaptation of a light novel. Yeah, he really likes it. Again, I'm not huge into isekai, but because my boy Prof Otaku likes it, I'm gonna check this out, go into it with an open mind, and see what it's all about. But yes, as you can see from the title, the premise is very self-explanatory, and it just seems pretty crazy. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen in this series about a vending machine. But next up we have From the Red Fog. Now this one seems really interesting. I think this seems kind of like a murder mystery type of thing. I could be wrong, but yeah, the art looks really good. I'm just really intrigued to get into this one. It seems like there's going to be a lot of action and gore and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much up my alley. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into From the Red Fog. Next up we have What This World Is Made Of. This one, again, I didn't know really anything about this one. It seems to be a kind of sci-fi action series. Looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm really intrigued about this one. And then I'm also intrigued about Yokohama Station SF. I have heard about this one, so I am glad that Yen Press sent it to me so I could actually, you know, check it out, see what I think of it. But yeah, I don't know much about it. Seems kind of, again, another sci-fi dystopian type of series with some action in there. And yeah, the front cover does look pretty cool as well. We also got My Dear Curse Casting Vampirus. This is a vampire manga. My fiance was really excited when she saw that they sent me this one because definitely seems like something that she would like. But also I'm gonna definitely give it a shot as well. Seems to be kind of like a vampire romance type of thing. Maybe some action in there. The cover and the volume itself is just really nice. And then next up we have some ones that I am actually very interested in, starting with The World After the Fall. This is another manhwa. So yes, this one is in full color, as you can see, and yeah, this is one that I've heard a lot of good things about. I believe this might be kind of similar to Solo Leveling in that it's kind of like a action isekai type of series, but more so leaning towards that kind of like video game level up type of thing. I don't really know if there's a name for that genre, but I could be completely wrong about that, but that's just kind of what it seems to me just from looking at it. But yes, The World After the Fall, heard a lot of good things about it. Can't wait to get into that one, as well as Magical Girl Incident. This one just seems like such a fun manga. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the premise of this one is that the main guy character turns into a magical girl somehow, and then just antics ensue from there. I'm really intrigued about this one. The cover is just super nice, and the art is also really unique. I don't see a lot of people talking about this one, so I'm intrigued to try it out and go in blind on it. And then the last volume of manga that Yen Press sent me is Phantom Tales of the Night. This one, again, the cover alone is just absolutely gorgeous. This one I am very much intrigued with. Seems like something absolutely up my alley. So Yen Press knew what they were doing when they sent me this one. If you guys have read this, let me know what you think down in the comments, but I am definitely going to be reading this very soon. Looks really good. And I do want to say that the art inside is also incredible, as you can see. Yeah, don't know much or really anything about this series, but I'm glad that I have this, as well as this whole entire stack of manga right here to read, as yeah, these are all brand new series that I really did not know about. So I'm really excited to dive into all of these. Thank you again to the fine folks over at Yen Press and Ize Press for sending me these volumes. But to move on to my other pickups for the month, we do have some of the usual Shonen Jump pickups here with Sakamoto Days Volume 8. This is yet again another volume of Sakamoto Days. I feel like I get one of these in like every single haul video. The cover is gorgeous as usual, and I still do need to catch up on reading this series. But next up here, we do have volume 27 and 28 of Twin Star Exorcist. I have recently started rereading the series, and I'm now past the part where I had left off a couple years ago when I first started reading it. And yeah, still really enjoying Twin Star, so I decided to pick up the volumes that I hadn't picked up yet. So yeah, really glad to have these in the collection now, as well as Dark Gathering Volume 1. This was one of my most anticipated series of this year. I literally just got this one today, so I haven't read it, but I am really looking forward to doing so. And then from Shonen Sunday, we do have Hulk Volume 3. This is the last volume that I'm going to read before deciding whether or not I want to continue the series, or if I decide to drop it. I am kind of on the fence after Volume 2. I do think it was good, but I don't know if it's good enough for me to continue picking it up. We'll see. This Volume 3 is really gonna make or break the series for me. And then we have Volume 6 of Record of Ragnarok. I do think I am a couple volumes behind on this, but with this series, I could really pick it up at any time and just have a good time reading it. There's not a lot of depth to it, but with Record of Ragnarok, that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to see some really awesome fights and battles. So really glad to have Volume 6 of Record of Ragnarok. And then moving into some other publishers, we do have Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. This is one that is really popular as of late. I picked it up just to give it a shot, and also because I'm pretty sure there was a buy two get one free sale at Books A Million, and I needed one more volume, and this is the one that I picked. So yeah, I think a lot of you guys will be happy that I picked this one up. I think this will be one that I do enjoy. Again, I don't know much about it, but we'll see what happens. Next up, we do have Blood on the Tracks Volume 13 with one of the best covers for the series, and I just love the blue and white aesthetic here. I love how Blood on the Tracks volumes just always change up the vibe and the aesthetic. We did have a couple of those red volumes, which were really cool. But again, I really do like this blue color. I might be a little biased just because blue's my favorite color, if you guys didn't know from the name of my channel. But yeah, Blood on the Tracks, you guys already know this is one of my favorite ongoing series. Really glad to continue it. And this volume starts a brand new arc, as the first 12 were really just the prologue of the series, which is actually mind-blowing, honestly. I honestly don't know what's to come for Blood on the Tracks, and I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie. But moving on here, we have another volume from Yen Press, actually, but this one I did buy myself. They didn't send it to me, but it is Kowloon Generic Romance Volume 3. Really did enjoy Volume 1 of this series, so I decided to continue picking it up. And I think I'm going to reread Volume 1 and then read Volumes 1 through 3 all in one go. I might end up doing a video on this series, so let me know if you would like to see that. But yes, Kowloon Generic Romance, just a great series. I really do enjoy it. And then here we have the final of the new releases, is Tower of God Volume 2 in the hardcover. This is my favorite manhwa of all time. And while I'm not caught up to it, I've only really read all of season 1 and part of season 2, so I really need to get on that. But I really do love Tower of God. If you guys like series like Hunter x Hunter, I would definitely recommend giving this series a shot. It's just so good. If anything, watch the anime, because that's how I got into it, and really great adaptation as well. I'm just really glad we're getting this series, especially in hardcovers, which is just absolutely amazing. All right, and that does it for all of the new releases that I did pick up this month. Next, let's talk about some of the out-of-print gems I was able to find throughout this past month. Starting with Siren Volume 14. This is the final volume that I needed in order to complete my set of Siren, which I'm really excited about. This volume in particular was just so hard to find. I finally was able to find it for a decent price, and I snagged it up, and now I have a complete set. I haven't read the series yet because I was kind of hoping to collect it all and read it physically, and I'm glad that I waited because now I can do just that. For this next volume, I do want to shout out the Prom G. He actually hooked it up for me and sent me this volume for a great price, and that is Princess Knight Volume 1 of the original printing. I do know that there is a new omnibus version of Princess Knight, which does look pretty good, but after seeing him pick up these beautiful looking volumes, I decided, yeah, this is the route I want to take with collecting Princess Knight. This is a classic series by Osamu Tezuka, one of the first shoujo series ever created, if I'm not mistaken, which is just really awesome. I'm really excited to get into it, and the art in here just looks incredible as usual for Tezuka. It is a very old school style, which I know isn't going to be for everybody, but if you're into the classics, then I'm sure you guys have heard of Princess Knight. Next up here, we do have some volumes that I picked up at a local comic book store that I was not expecting to find at all. Starting with Abara, the hardcover deluxe edition. This is a series by Tsutomu Nihei, which I recently got into with Biomega. I did read the first volume of that, really enjoyed it. I do want to get into more of his series, and this one in particular I know has been the inspiration for many series such as Chainsaw Man. And this hardcover did go out of print recently, and the aftermarket value really shot up, so to find this for retail at my local comic book store was just quite the surprise. Really glad I was able to find it, and it's in brand new condition as well. I'm really excited to get into this. It is a all-in-one story, pretty much a one-shot, so that makes it even better for me, as I don't have to commit to buying a ton more volumes of this or anything like that. So really glad I was able to find this one. And then also at that same comic book store, I was able to find some more volumes of Blade of the Immortal in the singles. These were some of the only ones that I was missing from my set, and man, I did not expect to see these, as these are volumes that resell for like over $100 each, and I was able to find them for retail at this comic book store, which is absolutely insane. They are volumes 27, 28, and 30. I'm only missing volume 29 to complete my set of the Blade of the Immortal singles. If any of you guys watching this ever sees that volume out in the wild and wants to sell it to me or send it to me, please let me know, as that is another one of those that sells for over $100 online. But I am one step closer to completing this set, and I do think that eventually, hopefully, I will find that volume for a decent price. All right, and we're getting close to the end here, and I do want to shout out Weeabra. He was selling some manga over on Twitter, and I decided to pick up some volumes of Ultimo from him. Here we have volume 1, volume 2, and also volume 4. So this is a series from the creator of Shaman King. I do believe this was in Shonen Jump, as well as Stan Lee contributed to the series with the original concept. As you can see right there, he is on the credits for this, which is absolutely insane. Everybody watching this video probably already knows who Stan Lee is, but he is pretty much the creator of a bunch of different iconic Marvel characters, such as Spider-Man. And it's really cool to see a manga that he was actually involved in. But because of that, this series is really out of print, really expensive in the aftermarket. So I was able to snag these from Weeabra for a really awesome price. So thank you again to him. And I can actually read the first 2 volumes of this, see how I feel about it, see if it's worth me seeking out the rest of the volumes. But another thing that I picked up from Weeabra was a bunch of volumes of Battle Angel Alita, mainly the sequel series, Last Order. He had a ton of volumes from that series, as well as 1 volume of the original series. And these are in the singles. As you can see right here, we do have the first volume. I was able to find the rest of the Alita singles for the first part of the series. So here we do have volumes 1 through 9, which is the complete set of the Battle Angel Alita singles. And these are the Viz singles, actually. So these are out of print. As many of you guys know, this series is published by Kodansha these days. And I was originally picking this series up in those new Kodansha paperbacks, but I did sell those off because I honestly did not like the look of them, and I figured I would either go for these singles if I got lucky enough to find them, or I would go for the hardcovers. But I'm really glad that I was able to just wait and find these singles for a great price, as this format for the series looks absolutely stunning. I just love all of these covers, as you can see, and I love the like dark black spines. I think that these singles in particular is the best looking format for Battle Angel Alita, so I'm really glad to have picked up that, as well as, like I mentioned, a lot of the Battle Angel Alita Last Order singles. So these are the ones that I got from Weeabra. Yeah, definitely check out Weeabra's channel if you guys haven't. He isn't making any content right now, but he has been hinting at dropping a manga haul video here pretty soon. Bro, where is the haul video? Where's the haul video? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the haul video. But in all seriousness, yeah, definitely check his channel out. He does some awesome content, as well as all the other people that I mentioned in this video, like the Prom G and Prof Otaku. And yeah, really happy to have gotten all of these volumes of manga. And I do want to shout out again Yempress for sending me all of those volumes as well. Yeah, just a really big haul that I was not expecting to have this month. So yeah, that pretty much does it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think of these pickups, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.